Hello and welcome back to Ibby's Bookshelf. I'm Ibby, and in today's video we're going to be talking about a manga that I'm quite particular about. I absolutely love reading manga, as I've said in one of my previous videos. Now, the manga I'm going to be talking about today is The Twin Siblings' New Life, one of the first mangas that I have read. So I think we should start with the main character. It is told from the point of view of a girl named Ariane Beatrice Yurina, the one and only princess of the Yurina Empire. Though she is a princess though, she thought she'd be pampered because she's a princess of the imperial family, but instead she is horribly beaten by her mother Rahel, along with her twin brother Arjun, who also receives the same treatment as her. But here's the thing, if they were any regular 5-year-olds, they would not be able to deal with what they're going through. But this is their second life. Their original life were two regular teenage Koreans who died for certain reasons. Now, it doesn't say why they died or how they died, but they died and they were reincarnated as the prince and princess of a completely new world. So, unlike our world, there's magic, there's so many new things, but it's also set in the medieval times. So there's no technology, no phones, no computers. For the price of magic, I think I'd actually be willing to choose magic over electronics, but that's just me. One day, her mother, Rahel, dies a vain death. Now, the reason they were abused is because they are illegitimate children. This woman, Rahel, approached the emperor and deceived him. No one knows how, until later that is, but she deceives him and gives birth to those two twins. In this world, illegitimate children are frowned upon. Even the lowest of nobles go through a lot of expenses to hide their illegitimate children. So everyone expected the emperor to do the same. But all the emperor did was give them a castle far away and did not visit them. Rahel was completely horrible. She abused them, she didn't care for them, and neither did the maids. But when Rahel died, the imperial guards came and got Ariane and Arjun. They started living with their older stepbrothers and their father. Now, I'm going to introduce their stepbrothers. Now, you would think the stepbrothers wouldn't like their illegitimate children, but actually, they all made an effort to get along with them. We have the eldest, Lloyd. He is a very serious person, very smart, and he is the crown prince. We have the second eldest, Alex. When it comes to common sense, he's might be a bit smarter than Lloyd. He's kind of a chill kind of prince, the cool prince. And he was the first to approach Ariane and Arjun with love. He's also a healer. Lloyd focuses on politics, and Alex focuses on magic and healing. And then we have the youngest, E.G. It's a bit hard to describe him, but he's been given the name the Emperor's Mad Dog. If you make him angry, he'll go ballistic. But he's absolutely sweet to the twins, and you can't really blame him. They all have a weakness for Ariane and Arjun, but Ariane and Arjun, they have been betrayed before, and they don't want to trust the emperor, their dad, who is frankly quite a bad dad, or their older brothers. They are deceived by so many people, and they're looking for someone to trust. That's where the guardians come in. Now, when a person of the Yurina Empire, who is a royal, when they are born, a guardian is born as well. This guardian has a animal. So the kings, the emperor, their fathers, was a green snake. Lloyd was the black panther. Alex is a white wolf. And Edie has a green hawk. Now, that is their guardians. I'll talk more about their guardians a bit later. But because they're illegitimate children, they thought they wouldn't have guardians. But they do. A person named Jason. Jason watches them from afar and helps them whenever he can, until he finally reveals who he is. There is a huge scuffle. Because they're illegitimate children, a lot of people frown upon them, including someone named Duke Rosier and his son. A lot of people do not like Aryan and Arjun, and they end up being kidnapped. And they think that they won't be saved because their father does not want them. But little do they know how wrong they are. The emperor comes busting through with so much magic swirling around him, and he is really angry. He saves Aryan and Arjun and finally starts to learn how to express his feelings a little better, and they are trying to get along. So that is so far what I've read from this. This manga has not been completed yet, so I'm still waiting for the chapters to be uploaded every week. I don't know what else is to come. I do know they also meet a dragon, so many other people like Wedlin Besson, I think you say his name, the second prince of the Forest Empire, and so many other people. Aryan and Arjun have got a huge adventure ahead of them, and it's going to be quite different from our boring old world. So that's the end of my review. I hope you guys liked it. And the second the manga is completed, I will do another review to tell the entire story. That's it for this week. Bye, and I'll see you guys next time.